Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Hopefully, once again, you guys all did good on NBA Draftkings Summer League for yesterday, the 10th. Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a day for us. Once again, we kind of got nailed with a little bit of a with a big guy. Anyway, we had Wagner. We really liked him, and obviously, I don't know if you guys know, but he got injured there in that I think first quarter. Kind of injured himself, kind of a sprained ankle there. So he went out, and Hart went off there for the Lakers. Also, some of my other guys did pretty good as well. I had a Tier, sorry, his name was Trier for New York. He had like 44 points or something like that. I also had Knox. He went off as well. So I definitely stacked that late game. It was pretty good for us. So anyway, like I said, this was one of our subs here. These were just a couple of the guys here. Like Tier with 44. I had Vaughn, thought he was going to start, but he didn't. Only had 11. Knox with a 44. Layman, told you guys I liked him quite a bit with the 29. Robertson, told you he was cheap if you can't get Wagner, and he had 29. So yeah, that was kind of what I had. I forgot who else all I had. But anyway, that was definitely kind of what we were looking at. So definitely, a good W there yesterday. So as normal, like I said, if you guys want in on some some NBA Summer League, we only have one lineup for you guys today. Since DraftKings, they just came out with their salaries like 35 minutes ago, so I couldn't really do crazy amount of research earlier in the morning. So, but anyway, yeah, we'd love to have you guys. Like I said, it's only $5 for one lineup. Why not try it out? Bet a couple bucks. It doesn't last long. I think it's over on the 17th, so definitely get in while you guys can. Anyway, we have PGA on Thursday, which is obviously tomorrow. Like I said, we kicked butt last 2 weeks. This was last week with a 549. Like I said, it's only $10 for two lineups. Like I said, these are some of our subs and screenshots of them winning. So we'll love to have you guys on board for this one. Like you said there, as you see there, put in $7 and 162, so definitely not too bad. So love to have you guys on some PGA. We got WNBA. I may or may not be doing a slate today. It's like at 8 in the morning, so that's kind of weird on a Wednesday. But yeah, like I said, PGA starts tomorrow. $10 for two lineups. We'd love to have you guys going for a third straight week win, and the lineups are looking pretty good. So definitely join us for that. And like I said, we got some NBA Summer League as well. So with that being said, let's go through these games here briefly of what I'm liking here. All right, we got the Clippers in Washington, so it's kind of like the first round of the playoffs. So these guys are really going to be probably playing their hearts out here. So anyway, we got Alexander. Put him in there. I really like him. If you can afford him, 8,000, he should easily get you 35 to 40 in this one. I picked this guy last name. Like I said, I don't know how to say his name. We're just going to call him Chris, obviously, here. 6,300, 23, 37, and 29. I think he can get you 28 to 30. I don't mind him for 6,300. I think he's a good, reliable play right there. And then we got Jerome Robertson, 17 and 25. Not playing big minutes, still getting his shots, though. So if you want to put him in there, personally, probably not going to have him. Thornwell, I don't mind him if you want to do it, but I really like a Washington stack here. Their guys are just way too cheap, and they're putting up a lot of shots. We got Troy Brown. If you look at this dude, 14, 17, and 22 shots, man. This guy is shooting the ball a lot. Tremendous just field goal, shots and everything. So just got to put him in there. If this guy's getting, 17, 22 shots a game, you got to put him in there. As you see there, 45 and 35 in his last two. Even if he gets you, 28 to 30 in this one, I'll still take it. 7,100. I think he'll be popular, but yeah, I like him. I really do. Definitely probably put him in that lineup there. Let's see, who else am I liking? Small forward. Like I said, I did like that Troy Brown. Another guy here for Washington, Devin Robertson. I think he's mostly a power forward center. Anyway, he's looking good too. His last three, 37 and 31. Likes to shoot the three-point shot a little bit, but mostly around the rim kind of a guy. 18 shots, 10 and 11, so that's not too bad. So once again, I'm probably going to put him in there. He's only $5,700. Even if he gets me 25, 26, I'll take that. So I really like that there. Power forward. If you want to put him in there, Thomas Bryant, another guy for Washington. 36 and 35 in his last two. Field goal percentage is looking pretty good. Once again, put this guy in there. I do expect Washington guys to be cashy just because they're so dang cheap. Center position, that I'm not really liking anyone else. So, yeah, for me, the Washington stack is looking pretty good. A lot of these guys are pretty cheap. Like I said, if you can get Alexander for 8,000, I like him. This should be a good one. And then, like I said, this guy here, Chris here, for $6,300. So, yeah, I really like this first game. I might have 3 or 4 from that one. So, definitely look at that game there. All right, moving on. We got Sacramento and Cleveland here. This is an interesting game. I picked Jackson the other night, and he sucked. So it's kind of up to you guys if you want to pick him again. You can always look at Sexton if you want to go that way. Mason's half decent. Osmond, yeah, he was on a tear. You want to put him in there. And then Zizek, I think that's how you say it. He should be starting. He didn't play last game. He's 7,900. I think he can get you 35 to 40 in this one. Once again, I tried to get him in there, but I just couldn't get him in there. Then this guy, he's not bad. He's pretty cheap, only 5,500. Zach Augustus, I think that's how you say his name. Put him in there yesterday. Only had 22 points. He was kind of a cheap fill-in. He was a little cheaper yesterday at 52. So, but honestly, this game's not really appealing to me at all. Like I said, he got Sexton, maybe some Osmond, but he's $8,300. Jackson maybe, but personally, not really into this game here. Moving on, we got Brooklyn and Houston. We got DeAnthony Melton. Not many people really know who this is, but man, is he's doing pretty good. 32 and 55 in his last two. He's only $6,900. Once again, this guy's getting a lot of shots, and his field goal percentage is over 500. So I like that as well. His 3-point shots, man, he's very aggressive 3-pointer. So yeah, this guy is obviously one of the stars here for the Rockets. Definitely put him in there. Yeah, I think he'll be popular. He's in a good spot. I'm not sure how to say this guy's name, but he's not bad either. 30 and 25 for only 6,100. I actually like that. That's pretty good. Pretty good points there for his salary. I'd put him in there. He probably gets you a 25, 30. Like he's been averaging. So put him in there, kind of in a one-off. He won't be too popular. And then this guy here, Theo Pinson. I think that's his name. He did pretty good against OKC. Bad one here against Minnesota. Don't know if you really want to put him in there. His price is still $6,200. See here, you got Daniel House, 32, 23, 13. So his minutes have been on the decline. So I don't know if you really need him. Don't know if this Isaiah guy is going to play. If not, it kind of changes it up a little bit. Maybe this Edwards gets a little bit more playing time here. Also, I'm not sure how to say his name. Anawaku, I'm not sure. Maybe he gets a couple more minutes. He doesn't play much though, but he's pretty good in his minutes over a fantasy point per game. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Not much in that one either, besides that Melton guy and then this Wanta Tabi. If you want to go really cheap, maybe go RJ Hunter. 30 and 27 in his last two. Not too good shooting in his last game, but even it gets you 25, 26 at only 5,300. Think he's in a good spot to save you a little bit of salary. Chicago and Dallas. Antonio Blankly, I think, but I still think he's in a half decent spot. Smith and Luka Doncic, they are both out. So you can always go maybe Jalen Brunson. He played a little bit more, 22 points. Maybe some Collinsworth, maybe some guys down there like that. Small forward, Jalen Jones, he might have to step it up with no Smith. Bad game against Golden State, but he might get you 24, 25. I don't know how I'm feeling about that, though. Carter Jr., I like him. Motley, I think he should be in a good spot to get you 25 to 30. But obviously, you can get Carter. He's going to do pretty good for you. So that's kind of it from that one. Nothing much going on. Like I said, Antonio, I do like him a little bit. Maybe Brunson, but I don't know if he's really worth 5,700. And then obviously, like I said, Wendell Carter Jr. and Motley. Maybe look at those guys, but that's really it. Not too into that one. Should be a lower scoring game. All right, Detroit and Minnesota. Haven't really looked at this one too much. You got Josh. Like I said, I don't know how to say these guys' names. Anyway, he's been half decent. He's getting up there in price though with $6,800. 32, 29, 28. And that's not bad. He is 6,800, so he's going to get you probably just right at or right below 5 times value. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. Bates Diop, 6,900. He's been up and down, so he should get you 28 to 30, or he could go off for 30 to 35. So that's kind of up to you guys. If you want to go Ellison, like I said, I love this dude, 8,100. If you can afford him, 34 and 29 and 39, so definitely not too bad there. He's also getting his shots. You got Jefferson here for Minnesota. Had a bad one against Brooklyn, but I mean, not bad, but he had 30. I think, he's half decent play as a cash game, kind of a safe option there for you. And I think that's really it I'm looking at. So you got Jefferson, look at Ellison, Bates, Diop. I don't mind those three. Are they must-haves? No, they're not, but I do like them. And then you got that Josh guy. I think that's mostly it from that one there. All right, moving on to Atlanta and Indiana. This should be a good one. I do like Holiday quite a bit. Trae Young, he should be half decently popular. This guy's shooting a lot too. Plus, like I said, they're in the playoffs here, so he's going to be shooting quite a bit again. And as you guys know, in college, he was a shooter. So I like Trae Young, 7,800. I think he's a little underpriced, to be completely honest. But I like Holiday too. But I'd probably pick Young over Holiday if you had to pick. See here, what else am I liking? This guy here, I told you guys about him in the last video, Spellman. I told you guys I liked him, and for good reason. 31.5. He's had, his minutes are going up. Not many on the, not much on the field goal, but kind of a defensive guy there. So Spellman, he is 6,600, so his price did go up a little bit, and maybe put him in there. But like I said, his price kind of scares me a little bit. TJ Leaf had one good game, so I don't know how you can really look at that. And I think that's really it. So Spellman, maybe consider him in a one-off. And then, like I said, you got Aaron Holiday and Trae Young. Those are probably the three I am looking at in that one there. All right, we got, I think, 2 left. Yeah, we got 2 here. We got Toronto and Denver. Toronto's terrible. They just don't really have a good team. Here's this Monte Morris guy. I told you guys I liked the last game. Had 41 points against Milwaukee. Another guy, he's getting some pretty good field goals, and his percentage isn't too bad. So even if he doesn't get 41, 25 to 30, maybe 35 in this one, looking pretty good for him. $6,700. I do like him. I like his upside, and I like that he's an aggressive shooter. So I do like Monte Morris, and then you got this guy here. I'm just going to call him Miller, 30, 21, and 34. Minutes are all over the place, which is a little scary to me. Definitely a defensive guy here, 5, 2, and 3 on a steal. So if he doesn't get a steals, probably not going to be making you money. But he's only 5,800, maybe like another guy. Put him in a one-off. Maybe you can put him in there. See here, Beasley can't play. Maybe that helps out some other guys here. Let's go look at Beasley. Did not play summarily against the due to a wrist injury and considered questionable. So they may not push him. If not, that definitely opens up the board here for Kanakar. Man, some of these names, man. I think that's how you say it. But look, 25, 23, and 24, that's nothing crazy. But look how cheap this dude is, 5,100. So if Beasley's out, maybe he goes in the starting lineup. Even if he doesn't, he's shooting a very good field goal percentage at 571 and 625 in his last 2. 25, 23, 24, 25 doesn't seem like a lot. But when this dude's $5,100 and he's, that consistent, I think you've got to put that dude in there. Tyler Linden, I think he could have a little bit bigger role here. And then you got Meeks, not really into him. So, yeah, not much in this game on the Toronto side. Like I said, Morris, definitely don't mind him. If you want to put this Miller guy in there, you can. Maybe this Purcell guy, maybe he steps up 26 and 32 at only $5,000. If you don't want to put in that, Canaker guy, obviously you can put in this Purcell. I think he will definitely step it up as well if Beasley can't play. Like I said, these are just depth charts. Let me see here. If you guys click on this, it kind of shows you, where they are here. So they don't have that other guy on here, that Purcell guy. But he's probably a point guard, shooting guard. So like I said, if Beasley can't play, I don't mind taking a shot with that Purcell guy. He's very, very, very cheap at $5,000. All right, last but not least, we got Golden State and Charlotte. Malik Monk's probably going to be out again. Bacon, he kind of screwed me last time, and his price went up, so I don't know if he's really worth it. Graham maybe gets you 26, 27 points here. Mikal Bridges, he's 7,100. He's kind of another one of those guys. 24, 25, and 34. It's kind of all over the place. He's getting his shots and his minutes. But his three-point shooting is not looking good. Half decent last game, but I don't know if I really want to pay $7,100 for a guy that's kind of inconsistent right now. Who knows? He could step up here tonight. And then center, man, Hernan Gomez, $9,300. Man, he's getting up there, but he's consistent. So if you want to put him in there, shoot. If you can get him, put him in there. Golden State, Bell and Jones are not going to play, so that's kind of interesting. So maybe this Johnson dude, Omar Johnson, maybe he steps up and plays a couple more minutes. I have no idea how their rotation is going to be. I have no idea. I don't know what they're going to do with the rotation. So can't really touch on that one there. So like I said, gave you guys a couple options. Hopefully you guys use some of those guys. Like I said, most of my picks, about 85% of them have been solid. So would love to have you guys join us. Like I said, NBA is my sport. I know this is just summer league, but like I said, know my stuff. We'd love to have you guys join us. It's only $5 for one lineup. Why not? Why not go for it? So that is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, if you want in on some PGA, that starts on Thursday. We'd love to have you guys. And like I said, we have some DraftKings Summer League NBA starting here today. It starts relatively early, so definitely get in on it. I do stay up all night. I am on the West Coast, so I usually pass out by 6, 7 o'clock, and it's already 5:30. So if you want in on some Summer League, you're going to have to message me here pretty soon because I am going to be passing out pretty quick. So that is it. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Use some of these players in your lineups. Hopefully they do pretty good for you. Like I said, that is it. Hopefully you guys do good. We'll see you guys all